Hey guys, I don't know about you, but we try really hard to use as many things as possible on the farm, or I guess what I should say is reuse, not just throw something away. So I'm sure a lot of you who have fresh eggs do like we do and save the shells, and we put them out in the garden. I've soaked them in water to use the water as calcium water. I've tried all different things. You read stuff, you try stuff. But I also like to avoid having to buy oyster shell and just repurpose the chicken eggs for the chickens. Another cost-saving thing. But typical of my days, at least how it runs here, is sometimes you get so busy I don't remember to replenish their shells. Right now, the way the coops were set up, it was a little hard to even give them shells. I had to put it in the food. I prefer them to do free range, so to speak. But as we come together, you can hear Mr. Blue Jeans is working on the coop DeVille. As we come together here a little bit better and start getting the chickens moved into the new bigger coop, I had seen something quite some time ago on Pinterest and wanted to give it a try. So that's what we're here doing today. What is that, you ask? Stay tuned. Well, hello there. Rooster's getting nosy. So I had this idea. I wanted to have a little bit more automated things in my life, as automated as we can get here with what we're working with. And reusing the eggshells has always been something we've done since we've had the chickens. But I don't always remember to go into the coop and either add it to their food. I tried just putting some in there, but right now the other coop we had was a little chaotic, having everything all over the place. Definitely putting something on the ground didn't work. Attaching it to one of the walls didn't work because the rain would come in. So I just remembered seeing a thing on Pinterest that was a bottle. They used a vodka bottle. I thought we'd pay tribute to Tennessee and use a Tennessee bottle. A couple pieces of wood that I didn't even have to cut. Already have them here. And Mr. Blue Jeans was kind enough to have a tuna sandwich yesterday, so a tuna can, or whatever kind of can you have, cat food, dog food. I'm going to screw that down. I'm going to attach the bottle here and put the eggshells in it. Not putting the bottle all the way down. And then the concept is that it will automatically feed into here. Now, if I had my glass cutter, I would have considered cutting a hole so I could refill the eggshells from the top and put a little plug here or something. But I don't have glass cutter. So I'm just going to work with this right now and some zip ties to hold it down while I decide if it works. And if it does, then I'll come down probably with a different idea for the clamping system. But this was just a quick project to get in the new coop DeVille to see how the kids like it. So why don't we go ahead and get started here. There we have the floor. All right, now, which came first? The bottle or the egg? So I'm thinking, I don't want the can all the way up against the back. So I'm thinking right here would be good. So, looks good to me. Uh-oh. Where'd my screw go? Alright, well, good news. I have another screw. Don't panic. I have another screw. We're good. Gotta change a bit. Come on, Fluffy Butt. I forget how dusty this stuff gets. Justin's waiting on me to work some more in the coupe de ville. I'm sort of taking up his time here, so. Oh, hello, Cogburn. How are you? Oh, Cogburn's liking some eggshells. Hey, look out, boo-boo. All right. Now, I made a mess. Good news is I can just wipe it off, and the cleanup crew, they're right down there. They'll come along. Okay, Cogburn, you're gonna have to move to Tushy. Good to see you, bud. Okay, so I guess all that I have to do now is carefully lay this here. Get my zip ties in place. I'm going to put some more shells, I think, in the bottom there. Okay, I'm not fastening that down too tight yet because I want to make sure. Whoop! Excuse me. Cogburn! Cogburn, do you think you could possibly get out of the way of the camera, sir? Huh? Do ya? No? All right, thanks. Now, could you please meander off into the sunset? Thank you. Oh my goodness, what a card. All right, let's get this one in here. Okay, now I've got myself in, oh, I can, okay. Obviously I didn't drill a hole big enough to put the heads of the zip ties through, so I just want to make sure that I didn't tie it down, cinch it down so much that I couldn't get this back up. Again, this is a work in progress. This is more of a test, I think, to see if we like this system. And so far, it sure does go together easy. All right, just making sure it's straight because I don't want any complaints from these guys. All right, that's tied down. That's cinched down. I'm gonna, before I tip it up too much, I'm gonna put some more of the eggshells in the bottom. And I did see them gravitate out of the bottle as well. I think you could too. I think I want that a little higher up. Yeah. Let me see. No, it's okay. It's okay. If they eat it, it'll come out, but it's not too high up that something can get in there. So I'm actually happy with that. Okay, Ruger. You scared it off. All right, you guys. So it stands, which I wasn't sure if it was going to or not. And just a few parts that we had around the farm. And I'll let you guys know Rookie! I'll let you guys know if the chickens like it or not. All right, guys, you ready? Let's eat. Come on. Hey lady, do you think after you lay the eggs, I can bring the shells back out to you and you can just crush them up for me? I'd appreciate that. Just give them a good crushing. Yeah? No takers.